What is up, you guys? I wanted to come to you guys. What is up, you guys? I wanted to come to you guys with my NXT review tonight. So let's get right in this. So let's get right into NXT tonight. To start off NXT, we had Angel Garza versus Leo Rush for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. This was a really good match between Angel Garza and Leo Rush tonight on NXT for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. This was a really good match. I enjoyed this match with Leo Rush and Angel Garza tonight on NXT for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship to open up the show tonight on NXT. This was a really awesome match. I really did enjoy it, man. These two guys absolutely went out there and had an awesome match tonight to start off NXT tonight with a hot crowd on Full Sail University. Full Sail University was a hot crowd tonight. Awesome crowd. I mean, the crowd was absolutely on fire tonight at NXT Full Sail University. And I mean, Angel Garza and Leo Rush absolutely went out and tore the house down tonight on NXT for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship tonight. These two guys went out and absolutely stole the show. Absolutely amazing match between Leo Rush and Angel Garza for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship tonight to kick off NXT. These two guys absolutely went out there and burned the house down. Absolutely had an awesome match tonight for NXT tonight. These two guys laid it on the line tonight. Had a very good match, a very enjoyable match between Angel Garza and Leo Rush tonight on NXT to kick off NXT for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. This match was absolutely awesome. Great match between Leo Rush and Angel Garza to kick off NXT tonight for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship tonight on Full Sail University. These two guys absolutely went out there and stole the show. And we got a brand new NXT Cruiserweight Champion. Angel Garza ended up defeating Leo Rush to become the new Cruiserweight Champion tonight at NXT. And a awesome match. Leo Rush, Angel Garza absolutely went out and tore the house down tonight at NXT Full Sail University for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. These two guys had an awesome match. Really enjoyable, great match between the two. And Angel Garza is your new Cruiserweight Championship. He defeated Leo Rush to become the new Cruiserweight Champion tonight at NXT. These two absolutely stole the show tonight at NXT, and Angel Garza defeated Leo Rush to become your new NXT Cruiserweight NXT Champion. So tonight, these two absolutely had a great match. Great match between Angel Garza and Leo Rush, and Angel Garza is your new NXT Cruiserweight Champion. He defeated Leo Rush tonight at NXT. Let's talk about the second match of the night. Jackson Riker versus a jobber. Jackson Riker ended up beating the jobber. Jackson Riker is a pretty good wrestler. He was Gunner, formerly known as Gunner when he was on Impact, but now he's Jason Riker. They changed his name since he came to WWE. He was formerly known as Gunner, but now he's Jackson Riker of the Forgotten Sons on NXT. But Jackson Riker ended up beating a jobber tonight on NXT. I didn't really care for it all that much. It was what it was. Riker looked good in his match. I mean Gunner, aka Jason Riker, Gunner, looked good in his match tonight on NXT versus the jobber. Pretty good match with Riker. Riker put on a pretty good match. Riker can go in the ring, man. That's one thing I can say about Jason Riker. Jason Riker can go in the ring, man. Awesome match. Jason Riker ended up beating the Jobber tonight on NXT. And then you had Breezango versus the Singh brothers tonight in a tag team match. Pretty decent tag team match between Breezango and the Singh brothers tonight on NXT. This was a pretty decent tag team match tonight on NXT. These two teams are okay. They're not the best of the tag teams I've seen for NXT, but they're okay. They went out and put on a pretty decent match tonight at NXT, and Breezango ended up picking up the win over the Singh Bros tonight on NXT. I mean, the Singh brothers, they're really kind of jobbers on NXT. They're kind of the jobber tag team. That's kind of what they are. And Breezango they're looking better, man. I gotta say, I gotta tip my hat to Breezango, man. Breezango is doing a good job, man. They're getting over as a heel tag team. They're getting over, and that's one thing I like about Breezango, that they're getting each other over, and that's really awesome. I like that. And they put on a pretty good match tonight with the Singh brothers tonight. So you had Breezango versus the Singh brothers tonight in a tag team match tonight on NXT, which is pretty decent. It was okay for what it was. It wasn't that great of a tag team match. It was decent for what it was. And Breezango ended up picking up the win over the Singh brothers tonight at NXT Takeover Full Sail University in a tag team match. So Breezango picked up the win over the Singh brothers tonight at NXT. And then we had a preview for the NXT Women's Championship match between Shayna Baszler and Rhea Ripley next Wednesday night on the USA Network. We had an awesome preview of Rhea Ripley and Shayna Baszler for their match next week. For their match next Wednesday night. That's going to be an awesome match between Rhea Ripley and Shayna Baszler next Wednesday on NXT. That's going to be a really awesome match. I like how they played up the feud between Rhea Ripley and Shayna Baszler leading up to their match next Wednesday night on the USA Network. I like that. That was really cool. So I like how they played off the match. I like how they played off of Rhea Ripley and Shayna Baszler leading up to their match next Wednesday on the USA Network on NXT. I can't wait to see that match. It's going to be absolutely awesome. That's going to be an awesome match. I can't wait to see that match between Shayna Baszler and Rhea Ripley next Wednesday night on USA for NXT. I can't wait to see that match. That's going to be an awesome match. I cannot wait to see it. And then we had Dakota Kai versus Mia Yim. This was a pretty good match between Mia Yim and Dakota Kai tonight on NXT. And like I said, this match was okay. It was pretty good. I like Dakota Kai as a heel. I'm a really big fan of Dakota Kai now. I like Dakota Kai as a heel. She comes off as a heel perfectly. She knows how to play a heel, and I like Dakota Kai as a heel as she's portraying her character. I like that. I like Dakota Kai in the ring. Dakota Kai can go in the ring as well. Her and Mia Yim had a pretty good match tonight on NXT. You have Mia Yim versus Dakota Kai tonight on NXT. And Dakota Kai ended up picking up the win over Mia Yim tonight on NXT. These two women absolutely had a good match tonight on NXT. Great match to watch, fun to watch. Mia Yim and Dakota Kai had a good match. It was decent. It was good for what it was. I did enjoy the match between Mia Yim and Dakota Kai tonight on NXT. Very good match to watch. Very enjoyable. I like the match between Dakota Kai and Mia Yim tonight on NXT. Very fun match to watch. And Dakota Kai ended up picking up the win over Mia Yim tonight on NXT. So Mia Yim and Dakota Kai had a good match tonight. I will say that. This is the best match I've seen Dakota Kai have in a long time. So Dakota Kai and Mia Yim had a good match tonight. They both went out and put their bodies on the line tonight. Great job by Mia Yim and Dakota Kai in their match tonight on NXT. And Dakota Kai picks up the win over Mia Yim tonight on NXT. And the match of the night, the number one contendership, the triple threat match between Keith Lee, Finn Balor, Tommaso Ciampa, was a absolutely awesome main event tonight for NXT. This was a triple threat match main event tonight for NXT with Tommaso Ciampa, Keith Lee, and Finn Balor for the number one contendership to see who will face Adam Cole next Wednesday night on NXT for the NXT Championship. This was a absolutely awesome main event tonight for NXT. These guys went out there and absolutely stole the show. Great match tonight with Finn Balor versus Keith Lee versus Tommaso Ciampa in the main event tonight to see who will become the new number one contender for Adam Cole's NXT Championship, to see who will face Adam Cole next Wednesday night on NXT for the NXT Championship. These three guys absolutely went out there and completely stole the show tonight, and an awesome main event. This main event was absolutely awesome. I love this main event with Keith Lee, Finn Balor, and Tommaso Ciampa. These three guys absolutely went out there and tore the house down tonight. Awesome main event for NXT tonight. This main event was absolutely awesome. These guys had an awesome match. Went out there and absolutely tore the house down tonight in the main event of NXT for the number one contendership for the NXT Championship next Wednesday night, to see who will face Adam Cole next Wednesday night for the NXT Championship on the USA Network. These guys absolutely went out there and left it all in the ring tonight. Great match, great spot, great high spots, just great wrestling all the way around this main event tonight of NXT in the triple threat match with Keith Lee, Finn Balor versus Tommaso Ciampa, to see who will become the new number one contender for Adam Cole's NXT Championship next Wednesday night, to see who will face Adam Cole next Wednesday night on USA on NXT for the NXT Championship. These guys absolutely went out and stole the show. This was the best match of the night, in my opinion, on NXT tonight. The triple threat match with Keith Lee versus Finn Balor versus Tommaso Ciampa. Absolutely the best match of the night, in my opinion. This match stole the show. And Finn Balor is your new number one contender to Adam Cole's NXT Championship. So it will be Adam Cole versus Finn Balor next Wednesday night on NXT on the USA Network for Adam Cole's NXT Championship. I can't wait for NXT next Wednesday night. NXT is going to absolutely blow they're going to blow any component out of the water of whoever tries to compete with them next Wednesday night. I don't think they will be able to, because I think NXT will blow any competition out of the water that they have next Wednesday night. I think NXT is going to be the most watched show, because you're going to have two championship matches. One, the first match, Shayna Baszler versus Rhea Ripley for the NXT Women's Championship next Wednesday night on NXT. For the first match on NXT next Wednesday night is Shayna Baszler versus Rhea Ripley for the NXT Women's Championship next Wednesday night on the USA Network on NXT. That's going to be the first championship match. The second championship match is going to be Finn Balor versus Adam Cole for the NXT Championship next Wednesday night on NXT on the USA Network. So I think NXT is going to be the most watched show next week, because we're going to get two awesome championship matches. I cannot wait for NXT next Wednesday night. I can't wait to see what NXT has in store next Wednesday night for all of us to watch. And like I said, tonight we had an awesome triple threat match with Keith Lee versus Finn Balor versus Tommaso Ciampa to see who will become the new #1 contender for Adam Cole's NXT Championship. And Finn Balor is your new #1 contender for Adam Cole's NXT Championship. And it will be Finn Balor versus Adam Cole next week for Adam Cole's NXT Championship next Wednesday night on NXT on the USA Network. That match is going to be absolutely awesome. And then we get Shayna Baszler versus Rhea Ripley for the NXT Women's Champion. We get Shayna Baszler versus Rhea Ripley for the NXT Women's Championship next Wednesday night on the USA Network on NXT. This week, NXT was absolutely awesome. I'm going to go 7 out of 10 for the Angel Garza and Leo Rush match. And I'm going to go 7 out of 10 for the triple threat match with Tommaso Ciampa versus Finn Balor versus Keith Lee for the #1 contendership for the NXT Championship to see who will face Adam Cole next Wednesday night on NXT on the USA Network for Adam Cole's NXT Championship. And I like the Dakota Kai match with her and Mia Yim. The Dakota Kai and Mia Yim match was pretty good also. So I'm going to go 7 out of 10 for NXT tonight. I think NXT is going to be the show to beat next week. I really do. So if there's any matches, I would suggest you guys go back and watch. Go back and watch the first match to kick off NXT tonight between Angel Garza and Leo Rush for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. Go watch that match to kick off NXT tonight. Go watch the main event with Finn Balor versus Keith Lee versus Tommaso Ciampa to see who will become the new #1 contender to Adam Cole's NXT Championship next Wednesday night. Go back and watch that main event tonight on NXT. I guarantee you guys will love that match as well. And go back and watch the match between Dakota Kai and Mia Yim. If you guys want to see a good women's match, go watch Mia Yim and Dakota Kai have a good match tonight on NXT. So thank you guys for watching my NXT review. I really do appreciate it. And tell me what you guys thought about NXT tonight down in the comment section below of this video. Tell me what you guys thought about the matches tonight on NXT. Tell me what you guys thought. Tell me what you guys thought were your. Tell me what matches you guys enjoyed tonight on NXT. What was your best match of the night tonight on NXT in your opinion? I want to hear what you guys have an opinion on as far as what you thought was the best match tonight on NXT. So thank you guys for watching this NXT review. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for all your love and support. I'm here because of you guys. I mean, you guys made all this possible. And I want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys for all your love and support. I do appreciate it. Thank you guys for all your love and support for my channel. And thank you for supporting me. I really do appreciate it. I love you guys. I'm here because of you guys. So if you guys like this NXT review, hit that thumbs up. And tell me what you guys thought about NXT tonight. And what would you give NXT tonight for a rating? Leave your rating for NXT down in the comment section below this video. And I'm going to go 7 out of 10 for NXT tonight. I'm going to go 7 out of 10 for NXT tonight. And so thank you guys for watching this NXT review. I really do appreciate it. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys probably later on tonight with my AEW review. So I'll see you guys later on tonight. And I love you guys. You guys have a blessed night. Stay warm. Remember, guys, keep your head up and always be yourself. And remember, guys, always to forgive. So I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Much appreciated. I'll talk to you guys possibly later tonight. Much love from me to you guys. Have a good night. Stay blessed. Love you guys. Peace.